here, this is what I'm trying to get to you, is create masterminds that are high facilitation, which is a skill set that's underrated, and then 2, high structure. And as you see here in this little XY axis here, when there's high facilitation, when you have a great facilitator that's engaging everybody, asking right questions, pulling out the best in the room, managing the personalities, which we'll talk about that in the process of becoming a great facilitator, it makes it so dynamic and so energizing that you leave much more fulfilled than when there's not. It's not draining in energy-wise. It's actually uplifting. It's rejuvenating, I should say. And then it's high structure. When there's high structure, it allows that facilitation to thrive. When you actually have pieced out certain parts of your mastermind, however long the time is, when you've actually created certain time for specific things, it's amazing how facilitation thrives. So I always say it's efficient and engaging. But when you don't have facilitation, even if it is high structure, and maybe people get done, but they're demoralized, they're not rejuvenated, they're exhausted, they just felt like they've been droned on. They may have some action points to leave with, but they don't feel inspired to leave. And then obviously if there's low facilitation, low structure, which I imagine many of you experienced a group like that or a weekly team meeting, they're generally fairly demoralizing or boring in all best way to say it. This is, we'll talk more about that, and I'll have some examples to share and show. But I'm sure some of y'all, as I'm mentioning a low structured, low facilitated meeting or group, you know the type, if that's a way to say it. And then a high facilitation, low structure, obviously it can be engaging, it can be fun, it can be chaotic, but you kind of leave and there's so much unknown and you're like, what did just happen? I mean, I laughed, I had a good time, I felt drawn in, but at the end of the day, did I leave with something? And I think that's where we're trying to get to. So structure gives facilitation a platform to thrive, and facilitation gives structure a meaning to exist. So when you actually create a certain time and you're actually allowing people to speak up, you're asking questions, you're calling certain people out that haven't spoken up and allowing their voice to be in the room. It's within the structure of that section within the meeting. It's powerful. It really is. And I'm sure some of y'all may have experienced it and you want to allow others to experience, and that's why you're here.